BTTV, Black Tribbles TV, Black Tribbles, Black Tribbles, Black Tribbles. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to BTTV. This is Captain Hedge speaking. Let me introduce my co-tribbles that's helming the BTTV. Welcome, Jay Prince.
What's up, man? How's it going?
Thank you, my brother. I'm doing good. Thank you. Right. Welcome aboard.
Thank you, sir.
This is Navigator Morgan.
You can call me Mo.
Navigator Mo. Just Mo. And the master of all things Google. Hey, my tablet. Thank you. Machete, Cloud Surfer King.
How's it going?
Let's cover some hot topics. First, there's news about a new Human Torch for the Fantastic Four reboot.
No, really?
Yeah, really.
What?
The reboot is going to have a new cast, but the controversy is spawned from actor Michael B. Jordan being cast as a Human Torch.
Who's black?
Exactly. Like, the whole fan base is complaining about the fact that one of the family members in the Fantastic Four is now being played by an African-American actor. Now, I can see why fans can be mad about it because they're supposed to be technically a family, but they might try to do like a Bionic 6 spin on it saying that he's adopted or try to mix it up. Well, more power to you, to Mr. Jordan. You know what I mean? Like, you got a lot of buzz going on with Fruitvale Station at Cannes Film Festivals, and now you're being cast as one of the lead members in a mega budget superhero movie. Like, if you are a black actor in a superhero movie, that means you're pretty much A-list. So more power to you. And frack the fan base. Now, on to the next topic. All right, you and Mo, y'all plan to go see what, the Great Gatsby?
We're gonna go see the Great Gatsby tonight. With my boy, we're probably not gonna make it due to the filming right now, but at the end of the day, we're gonna go see it eventually. I saw the original, the remake of the original, and I love that movie. The movie was such a good movie, but I'm hearing that we're gonna be putting hip hop into this soundtrack.
No, we ain't hearing that they're putting hip hop into it. The word of the street is that for a film that's set in the 1930s, since Jay-Z is the executive producer of the film, I didn't see The Great Gatsby yet, but I did read the book in high school. Now, how are you gonna have a film set in the 1930s have modern day hip hop in it? I'm like, when I heard about this, I was reading it from my fellow actors and filmmakers on Facebook, like, giving good critiques about it. Like, the two things I heard about the film was that there was modern hip hop in it, as well as product placement from Moet. Now, was Moet drink in America? Was that a drink in America in the 1930s?
I couldn't tell you, but these days they completely, disregard history. What was history. Great Gatsby, Django, they're all historic movies that disregard history in their new form.
Okay, now I'm gonna have to interject. What did you say? They are all historic movies.
Movies that disregard history. They are movies based in a time that is not right now, but they disregard the things that were actually
and that's
done.
My issue. Like this. All right, this is my thing. Jay-Z, we know you are number one in the hip hop game. You're Mr. Businessman, Forbes, whatnot. If you want to be creative and plug your own music, you and your wife Beyonce's music, why can't you be more innovative and sample from Cab Calloway or music from the big band era, which is from that era? You can make modern hip hop by utilizing elements of the 1930s.
Yes.
Like, why didn't you think about that? If you would have done that, I wouldn't have such a criticism towards a film that I didn't even see yet, because that just doesn't compute to me.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, you got to think about it in this sense. To a young crowd, you don't want to see a movie about a book you read in high school because that's going to be corny. You didn't want to read a book in high school. So, putting that hip-hop edge on it, Jay-Z was smart for that because it's going to appeal to a young crowd, just like they did Red Tails. In Red Tails, they put dubstep in it. That had nothing to do with the damn movie. They put dubstep in the commercial. Nothing to do with the movie, but it appealed to younger crowds and they came to see it.
So let's look at the business reason behind plugging modern music. Is it all because of pushing the soundtrack and totally disregarding the historical accuracy of the movie?
Well, the soundtrack of a movie is supposed to emphasize the mood or the tone or the feeling of the movie. So when you got a movie like Red Tails, or like, I don't really understand how hip hop would have anything to do with the Great Gatsby, but I guess when we see it, we will understand maybe a little bit better that they're gonna hip hop it up a little bit.
But the use of hip hop, maybe it's a new trend, but maybe it's to get the younger folks who have short attention spans just to keep paying attention.
Let's face it, the movie business is exactly that, a business. It's supposed to sell to everyone, and old people are gonna see the Great Gatsby because it's a new movie that came out. That's a remake of an old movie that they loved as young bulls.
Well, I just say this: modern cinema is going through changes. You know what I mean? Theater's going through changes. Media's going through changes. There's new trends all the time. Perhaps if people stop going to see these movies, they'll stop putting modern day music in it. But I just think if you're going to use modern day music in it, let it relate to the theme of the movie. Not be a blatant, product placement for your modern day music. All right, well, everybody, thanks for coming through to BTTV. As you know, keep a lookout for Michael B. Jordan in Fantastic Four. And hailing frequencies are now closed. Black tribbles, black tribbles, black tribbles.